So, how does the session go? Usually, we meet at around 10. Our office is in downtown Ocala, and when you come in, we first do an energy scan. It's a very sophisticated technology. If you've seen on Gaia or something, they have talked about it. It's a beautiful technology. I scan your fingertips, just your tips. This is where all the energy, or if you're familiar with this word called meridians, all these meridians, they culminate into the fingertips or the toes. Easier to scan the fingertips, so that's what we do. Based on that energy reading, I interpret the results. It is basically the first thing that we see is how your chakras are doing. Chakras, if you're unfamiliar with this word, is simply your energy centers in your body, and they tell us how your psycho-emotional state is. Based on that, we look at your stress, and we look at all the systems on an energetic level throughout your body. You know, your brain, your lungs, your liver, kidneys, jaws, digestive system, urinogenital system, endocrine system, everything. We just take a quick look at it. We are not doing an in-depth analysis, but we are just taking it as a baseline so we know where you are coming from. Then we go into the QHHT session where we just talk. We just see how life has been for you for the last how many years that you're going through. And people come to me for different reasons. You know, it could be stress, some relationship issues, somebody's trying to manifest something in their life, somebody just wants to know their life purpose, somebody is ascending spiritually. You may want to know whether, you know, hell or heaven exist, whether you're going to go to hell or heaven, anything, okay? There is nothing trivial, everything is profound. So we essentially look at all this. While we are talking about this, on a very subtle level, the energetic work on your subconscious is happening. It starts the moment you enter the office. That is the way the energy in the office has been kept, calibrated, or amped up, whatever you want to call it. The moment you come into the office, if you're sensitive, you will immediately start feeling that, because usually when most people come in, they come in at a little low energy, and the way the energy in the office is, it is bumped up, so you start leveling, you start using the energy, the positive energy in the office. Then after some time, after a few hours, I will put you under using a very gentle hypnosis. When you are under, you are fully in control, you are awake, you are aware, you remember everything, you're talking with me. The only difference is right now you may be communicating with your eyes open. At that time, your eyes will be closed and you'll be talking with me. That is the only thing. So what happens during this experience? Okay, first let me tell you. Basically think of it like this, that this is your conscious mind and this is your vast subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is trillions or trillions times bigger and holds trillions of times more memories than your conscious mind. It is in this subconscious mind that all the solutions, all the patterns, everything that you think you are resides out there. If we can gently and humbly approach it, it will yield to you. I know this, I'm saying this, but you will experience this. I don't know any other way to express it. But that is how it works. This subconscious mind, or what we call as the higher self, God, creation, superconsciousness, collective consciousness, Akashic, many names. It is that same data warehouse of what in the Eastern yogic sciences we call as Sanchita Karma, which we are tapping into with the help of the higher self. What is this higher self? Higher self is simply the infinite source of love and wisdom. And when you connect with this infinite source of love and wisdom, this infinite source of love and wisdom brings to you whatever you need to imagine, visualize, or experience, or sense, or smell, feel, touch, taste, whatever the case might be, to bring yourself healing, clarity, and wisdom. So what could that be? For some people, it may be future lives. They may progress into future lives. For some people, your higher self may help you connect with a parallel reality within the same life that you're living right now. For others, it could be past lives. For some, it may even help you imagine or visualize the life of an animal, a plant, or even a stone that you may have lived. Since you came off as a fractal from the source. And when you go through that, essentially what is happening is you are becoming an observer of something that may have happened in the past or future or whatever that case might be. When you are an observer and you are looking at a memory that has happened, there is a distance. When there is a distance, you are not identified, you are not entangled. When you are entangled, you feel that that memory and you is one and the same. But when you become an observer of a memory which is being observed, then very naturally the story which is connecting you and the memory, the energetics in that story starts dropping. When that energetics drops, you become free of that story. The memory remains, but it no more affects you. That is one way of describing how this works. Sometimes I've noticed that some people will come in, maybe they are very advanced in their spiritual journey, known or unknown to them. That means they may be considering themselves as awakened people, or some may not even know what the hell this spirituality is all about. We never know. But if you have reached that stage in your life, sometimes the higher self may feel that you don't need to see any past, future, parallel realities or anything like that. It may directly activate your pineal gland, which is at the center of the base of the brain. And when it does that, you may see bursts of colors, complete brightness, complete darkness, unimaginable, not something that you have experienced till now. You may see geometric shapes, patterns, lines, squiggles, energy forms, images flashing very rapidly. You may feel your body is either slanting or expanding to the entire room or becoming as small as a grain of sand. You may feel healing energy. If your higher self feels that you need some healing, it may bring that to you. They can be some beautiful experiences as long as you are open and you let it happen. And of course, you're coming for, the very reason you're coming for is for this. So I'm sure that, if it comes to you, you will let it happen. Once this is over, and throughout I am talking with you, you're talking back to me, and I'm guiding you deeper and deeper and more. This part of the session is recorded, and I'll send it to you after the session. It is one of the most invaluable tools. For some people, mind you, including me, yes, though I have done hundreds of these sessions, when my wife puts me under, my left brain starts the chatter. It'll start saying, you're just imagining it, you're just making it up. Then there is a subtle voice, a subtle presence, which tells me just keep going on. By the time I have come out of the session, the amount of the healing, the clarity that I have received is invaluable. You just have to keep moving forward. The mind may or may not cooperate. Don't worry about it. At that time, it's like a small child throwing a tantrum. It wants its mommy back, so it'll create all kinds of things if it wants to pull you back. You just say, I've come here to do this. I'm going to see what it is and keep moving ahead. Throughout the experience, I'm connected, I'm guiding you, and we keep moving forward. Once this process is over, I count you out, and when you come out, we discuss the session. Remember that you want to dedicate the entire day for this profound process. You want to invest in yourself. So what do I mean by this? Before coming for the session in the morning, please don't try to finish some chores or work, try to get your meeting set up for the next day. Please don't do that. After the session, you will be integrating. That means, I will explain all these things in detail when you come in for the session, but the 4 hours after the session are very crucial. You want to keep them for yourself. You don't want to go out, shopping or, attending some meetings which you plan for doing it after the session. Please don't do that. It's a very crucial time for you, and you will appreciate what I am saying here when you come in for the session. After the session, you may be so overwhelmed in a very positive, beautiful way that you may not have any questions at that time. But I am always available after the sessions. If you have any questions, you can always call me or text me, and I will help you. And please read a few reviews. Your higher self will guide you to the right reviews, because you will resonate with the energy that people have left in those experiences on Google. What is resonating? The truth already exists within you. You know it. It is just that it is still unrealized, or it has not come to the surface. When you read somebody else's reviews, you are in a way sending out a sound. And when it bounces back, when that echo comes back and sits beautifully aligned within you, you will know that this modality, this practitioner is for me. This is what I need to do. And you'll do it. And of course, if you have any questions, just call me. Every person's situation is unique, and I will help you out. Okay? So, see you soon. Thank you for listening.